Good morning, friends. This is Laura with Potpourri of Life. Today what I want to share with you is how I make golden milk. And it's interesting because yesterday I talked about leg cramping, and I don't usually have to do the golden milk much, but I thought today would be a great opportunity to show you how I do it. And why I'm doing it today is I woke up this morning with some back pain, and I've been dealing with this for a good couple of days, but usually I can get rid of it with the massage my husband does with some ointments and stuff like that. But today it's a little bit more persistent, and I think it's because I've been doing a variety of things that are putting strain on my back. I'm still going to do that stuff. That's just who I am. But I need to kind of sit back. I have some coursework that I'm doing with some herbs and stuff today. And in order to stay focused and not in pain, I'm going to do the golden milk. And I'm going to share with you what I have here. I have coconut oil. You need that. You need the turmeric powder. This here has turmeric and black pepper. I mentioned this yesterday in my video about leg cramping, Charlie horses and stuff. This is the powder form of what I use in my capsules that I make. Vanilla, I told you it would help with the flavoring. And this one is mine. The one I shared yesterday, my husband's. This is my husband's because it has, he prefers his with rum in it. And I use vodka in mine. And I use vodka in all my tinctures and stuff like that. And you just add a little bit, and it actually calms things down. The other thing that I'm going to use, today I'm going to use oat milk. I thought I had some goat milk in the house, but I don't. So I'm going to use oat milk. And I'm going to show you how I do this. And I think that's it. Just a few ingredients. Turmeric powder that has black peppering in it. If you only have turmeric and you have black pepper, you can put that in together. And then a little bit of coconut oil. Many people now have coconut oil in their house. To us, it's a staple. Anytime I see it on sale, I buy it. And then the vanilla. You might have some vanilla extract. I prefer the homemade one, and anything's pure. It is more expensive to purchase, but it's better for you. I just don't know what's in the imitation. And then today I'm going to use oat milk. I was going to use some goat milk, but I realized I ran out. So I'm going to use some oat milk. And I always like having something on hand, because when the goat milk I might purchase from the farm is out, I at least have a backup. So I'm going to show you how I do this, and it doesn't take very long. So I'm going to move this. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, so I'm going to use my faith mug today. On the back it says, "My faith and hope are in God," and that's 1 Peter 1:21. And I got this a few years ago. It's kind of one of my favorites. So what I do, instead of measuring out 1 cup of milk in a measuring cup, I just fill this. And that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to put that in the pan. It's going to go right back in the mug, so there's no sense in having to wash it. And then I'm going to turn the heat up right now so that the milk begins to warm up. And I put it on a medium heat. And then I get going with this. I'm going to use approximately a tablespoon of coconut oil. Let's see if I can get out. I'm going to have to get a different spoon because it doesn't want to come out with it. Hold on. When your coconut oil is solid, which I prefer instead of it all melted, it's hard to get out with a spatula. I don't measure exactly with this. I just put it in there. Now, do you need to use coconut oil? I do, because I think it pulls it all together, and that's how I learned how to do it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to put in there is a tablespoon of my turmeric and peppering mixture. And just so you know, turmeric does stain, so do your best to put it in some water after so that it doesn't stain your counter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk it together. And I'm going to put the vanilla in later. And what I do is I just melt this. The warmth will melt the coconut oil. I just turned it up a little bit. Would go a lot faster if my coconut oil was melted like it is in the summertime, but it's winter. It stays solid, and I prefer to work with the solid coconut oil anyway. I don't like it separating. And I just go around and make sure that all the turmeric is getting incorporated into the mixture. So it's coming along really nice, and you can see that it's kind of oily looking because of the coconut oil. And this is a good fat, so your body does need a little bit of fat. You can tell I'm in pain because I'm not as vibrant or as talkative today. And you want to stir this because if you don't, the turmeric will start to just kind of get to the bottom. And these type of pans that I have right here don't generally do it, but if you've got pans that things burn too easily, you want to make sure that you keep stirring. And so this is at the stage now. Yeah, while I stepped away, I put all the other ingredients away just so that that was done. And then I do not measure my vanilla because I don't. I just kind of like put it in. So that was probably a teaspoon, maybe more. And what I do is I now mix that in a little bit more. And this is how I make my golden milk. I turn this off because everything is stirred in really nice. And then what I do is I just pour it into the mug. And as you can see, it's golden. When I work this new camera, I'm not sure what is happening. It kind of goes off and on me, so hopefully I have this right. So what I'm going to do is, it's a little hot for me to sample in front of you. Let's see if I can. And it tastes pretty good. It's not going to taste like hot cocoa. It's not going to taste anything like that. It is going to have that turmeric taste in it. Hence why I recommend putting vanilla in it, because it just kind of enhances it a little bit. So I'm going to be off. I'm going to go drink this with a little bit of a heat pack on my back, and then I'm going to start my lessons. But I wanted to come in today and share with you how I did this, because yesterday I talked about it. And I think sometimes when I'm making it, even though I'm in pain, I really don't want to do this right now. I think sometimes it's really good for us to show you what we're doing when we're in the need for it. And this is one thing that I will be using. And I don't drink this that much because I've been handling my pain okay. And now I'm babbling. So I'm just going to stop talking and I'm going to go and enjoy this cup of golden milk. Folks, I hope you have a great day and may God bless you.